Hey guys, Dan Andrews, author of the upcoming memoir Sons of Suicide. Got my proof here, working my way through it. You see I'm about 2/3 of the way done. There's some typos and some formatting issues, but overall I'm really happy with it. It's exactly what I need it to be, and there's just some small things that need to be fixed before everybody else buys the final version, but everything overall it's very good. It's as good as you could probably ever get a proof to be. We're just catching a few things. I've got my editor and a couple other people reading through it, so we're going to catch as many typos and small things as we can. But overall, it's really good. I'm really happy with the way it's flowing. You know, it's really strange as I was beginning to read through just like the finished product. Since I wrote it, I don't see what you guys are all going to see. I don't get just kind of the pure story. I see all the other edits and additions and cuts and all these other parts that we've affected. So I think about all those things when I'm reading through it, whereas you guys will get to just get a clean slate and get to kind of take it at face value or what have you. So that's kind of been a really nuts thing for me, reading a full finished, my first finished book. So that's been a trip. The length's pretty good. As you can see, it's got a good heft to it. It's about 260 pages, I think, if you count like front matter and whatnot. So I'm really happy with that. I didn't want the book to be like a burden to read. I didn't want you to look at it and be like, oh, damn, I have to read, some of the books that come out, like George R. R. Martin's famous for his 1,200-page long books and whatnot. I didn't want it to be a burden. I didn't want it to feel like homework. I wanted it to be something people could read and be happy while they're reading it and finish it in like a reasonable amount of time. I think brevity is a skill that's lost upon authors nowadays. I think it's for some reason people like to write longer and longer books, and I think unless you can really justify wasting a reader's time, I think if you can take two stories that are equally good in terms of content and the syntax, and just if you can develop the same story and have the same emotional effect or response that you want, and one's 800 pages and the other's 400 pages, I think you have a responsibility to make it the shorter of the two. I think 400 pages is far superior to an 800-page book if they're similar quality. So I try to be, not terse, but I wanted to give you everything that needed to be said, but no more. I wanted to just have all the content that I needed and get the emotional response I wanted from readers, and that's, I think, we've done. My roommate's saying he's reading through it, and it's definitely a roller coaster. As I said, it's going to be lots of highs and lows, happy, sad, and that's really good. It comes through really strong throughout the reading. So I'm really excited. Stay tuned for the WGN radio interview. I sent one off to Bill Mahler, so he'll have read it for our interview hopefully in time. And I'm really excited, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Maybe we'll have a contest to give away a couple copies at the end. We'll have everybody like the video or comments, and if you comment, you'll be in the drawing for a copy of the book, or maybe we'll do something like that. So stay tuned to the next video. Have a good time. Book's going to be out 12/1/12. Peace out, guys.